Right, evening everybody. I'm just going to find you all on my laptop and we'll make a start. Okay, there you all are, lovely jubbly. Let's just mute this. Okay, so welcome to Monday night's live crafting. It is the 6th of March here today, and I've just finished my first ever weekend retreat. That was this weekend, Friday through to yesterday afternoon. So I thought I would first of all bring you a few little peeks at what we made, and then I will do some crafting with you all. So I hope you had a lovely, lovely weekend. My weekend was really, really, really nice. So I was joined by 23 ladies on Friday, Saturday and almost all of Sunday for a retreat and 2 whole days of crafting. Friday night we met, and few people met who were staying at the hotel. We had some dinner, we had some games, we had lots of fun with a catalogue scavenger hunt, and on Saturday and Sunday we crafted. So some people just joined for the Saturday, some people joined for Saturday and Sunday, so it was really nice to get everyone together and yeah, just enjoy some crafty time, lots of eating, lots of drinking tea, some were drinking wine, and yeah, it was just really, really nice. So I will share with you tonight some of the projects that we made, and then I've got a quick card design in mind to make with you all. And do join in if you want to. Do pop your questions in the comments. I'll try and keep up. And as always, anything I'm using, you can purchase the products from my online store. So if anything tickles your fancy, you can search that at staceymarsh.co.uk and pop that in your basket. So I'll just flick my camera around and then I will share with you what I designed for the retreat. So bear with. Okay, here we go. So I've got a lovely bit of grid paper, and I will show you some of the projects that we made this weekend. So I wanted to make a everyone got a goodie bag, and in the goodie bag there was lots of DSP and card, there was a stamp set, there were some embellishments, a wink of Stella pen, and then a few little extra bits for them to create their projects with, and some kits. So this is the first project that I designed for the event. This is a really nice tin, and it holds our note cards and envelopes really, really beautifully. They fit in here nice and snug, so it's a nice little tin of cards that you can either keep topping up, or you can give away as a gift. So everybody got a whole pack of the Dainty Delight Designer Series paper, 12 by 12 in size and 12 sheets in each pack. I've been storing those up for a little while. They've been free with Celebration, and I've been able to give everybody a whole pack, which was really, really nice. So the tin lid has been decorated with one of the really nice wreaths that has been fussy cut, a few little die cut pieces from the bundle, and then a nice little sentiment. So really nice gift. And then these are the designs that I made. So here we have the first design. You have the DSP running through the envelope, the inside and on the outside of the card. And here we have some more images cut from the DSP, a little oval frame and a white banner. We have here a purple version. Again, we've got some more cutouts and some dies. They're really simple cards actually, but I think sometimes simple is best. Sometimes simple just works. Here we have a frame, some more fussy cutting, and I really love this green. This green is also the feature of the front of the tin as well. We have a fourth card here, really nice pink background, and then we have that lovely blue. I love how the flowers pop against that blue background. So that was our first project. So that was lots and lots of fussy cutting. Some people really enjoyed that, some people not so much. It was also really nice to see people creating their own designs on those card fronts. So yeah, that was a really nice project to start us off. A few little comments. Hi Louise, so happy to that you had a fab event. Well done. I wish I lived nearer so I could join. You would always be welcome, Louise. There was people that joined from Northern Ireland, people that joined from a bit further south. It's got really good connections to the motorway and rail station, so travelling is really good for that. Lucy, hi Lucy, that tin is lovely. Hope you enjoyed your weekend retreat. It looked like an amazing event. Thank you, Lucy. I was really chuffed with how it went, actually. Everything went without a hiccup, and it was really just nice to be with people. Sophie's saying, hi Stacey, happy to hear your retreat was hit. Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you in a few weeks. And fabulous tin of note cards, a lovely idea. Thank you. The next card I made, I wanted to make something that we could use with a Stamparatus. So this is card number 2, and this was I've used one of the new Basics 3D embossing folders. We've got a really nice technique there to create a window, and then of course we've got this really pretty kitty. The reason I used the Stamparatus for this is because I wanted to get the black cat as a real true solid black image, and the best way to do that is to keep stamping, keep inking your stamp and stamping it with the Stamparatus so it doesn't move. So people really enjoyed making that one, I think, and a little bit different from the other cards that we've made. Project number 3 and 4 were 2 fancy fold cards that were actually not too tricky to put together. So here we have a flap that opens up and then a diagonal fold that opens out. So this was the first card. I've used the Regency Park Designer Series paper from the mini catalogue. This is the petal pink dots, and this is the petal pink sort of weave design. I've used the Love for You dies, I think these are called, to create our sentiment, and then my stamping has been done with the Sentimental Park stamp set. So that's a really nice fancy fold. That one went down quite well. I have a different version of it, so it's the same design. That flap in the middle opens up and then the diagonal fold opens out. So that particular card, again we've used the Regency Park papers. They're really pretty floral designs actually, so lots of people did different designs, they used different patterns, and it was fab to see people's creativity really just running away with them, which was lovely. This is a dear friend card, but everyone got in their goodie bag this best family ever stamp set. So if they wanted to create it for a parent or a sister or a sibling, they could easily have swapped out this dear friend for any one of these relatives on the stamp set, and they all got to take that home, which was really nice. Project number 4 was this. It's a Easter card and gift box. So you may have seen this on my blog the other day or on my Instagram. I thoroughly enjoyed colouring these little bunnies. I did a few little colouring demonstrations to those that asked for it. Some people were really confident with colouring, other people wanted a little bit of guidance. So it was really nice to sit down with people and just go through how I would colour in these animals. So this card here, we'll start with this card. I've used the Stylish Shapes dies to cut out the 3 little windows, and my bunnies have been added around. Now this card you could easily swap the sentiment out for a different sentiment. It could be birthday, it could be congratulations. So it was a really nice card that you can swap out for any occasion. And then the gift box or the treat box looks like this. It's a really simple folder style design, and inside we have a really nice sized tray, and in that tray you can actually get a bag of mini boxes in there. Okay, really nice. Okay, so that was project number 4. Project number 5 was one that came to me when I was in the range. So I came across these really nice clipboards in the range, these craft clipboards, and I thought it would be nice for people to decorate them however they wanted to, as a bit of a keepsake to display in their craft rooms or in their homes, as a little reminder of how much fun we had this weekend. So I've kept my design really simple. I have stamped and heat embossed with clear embossing some leaves, added some flowers in sort of black and white, a few leaves that have been punched out with the bow punch from the DSP, and then added smile. So every time I look at this I really will smile and remember the lovely weekend we shared. And then on the back we've covered it with some of that really nice Dainty Delight DSP and finished with a really nice sentiment. So I really enjoyed making that, but what was really nice about this project is everyone did something different. So I thoroughly enjoyed putting that together. I mentioned at the start of the retreat that my projects were just an idea, so people could go ahead and obviously create anything they wanted. So it was nice to see people doing something a bit different, in the same way it was nice to see people copying what I had made. There really was no pressure, no right or wrong, and no, it was just lovely to be together. So here we have our bonus project, and this was for the ladies that joined me for the whole weekend. So some people came just for the Saturday and they got to make all of the 5 projects here, and then those that joined me for day 2 on the Sunday got to make this bonus project. And this has been made using the Sweet Citrus bundle, which is this really nice stamp set, and then you have the hybrid embossing folder that embosses and cuts at the same time. And I shared this the other week. I shared the technique the other week. But a little bit of an add-on technique, I used the baby wipe technique to create our own ink pads, so that we've got this sort of 2 multi-tone pattern on those fruits. Okay, so they had the card, which looks like this, and then we had the little treat bag that they could put some sherbets in and take home with them. And also we had the envelope. Now what was really fun about the event was it was great to just spend some time with people and craft and share what I enjoy. But what also was really fun is the guys set me a challenge. They gave me 15 minutes to make a card. It had to have normal embossing, heat embossing, fussy cutting, die cutting, and a fancy fold. So I had 15 minutes to make this. So here is my challenge project that I made. So I made a really nice easel card using the Sweet Citrus bundle. I've used the baby wipe technique to create my limes, added in embossed background. So this is just embossed with the white embossing folder, and then I've got some heat embossing here for my sentiment, and then my fancy fold is my easel card. So those were the projects that we made this weekend. No one else got to make this was just for me, but it was really good fun, so do let me know what you think in the comments. Another highlight for me was to just see everybody gathering and being really kind to one another, getting to know people that they wouldn't have met before, and just being really supportive and kind. I'm really proud of that's the environment that we got a chance to enjoy over the weekend. So watch this space, there will be another one. There will be another one near Christmas. I've checked the date today with the hotel, they're all available, so I will start some work on that soon, and that will be open to 24 people. I don't want to go more than that. It had a really nice small group feel to the weekend, and I wouldn't want to spoil that. So watch the space. Those that joined me this time will get first, will be available to book first, and then I will open it up to the wider community. So watch this space if you wanted to join me again. me, brilliant. Right, so let's do a little bit of crafting. I have no idea where this is going to go. I was hoping for a delivery today, but sadly it hasn't arrived. So I'm going to have a little play with this Taco Fiesta stamp set. This has been on my desk for a little while and I've not really had the chance to do much with it. So let's just grab a few bits of card and we'll make a start. Now, do I have some Poppy Parade? I do have some Poppy Parade. Okay, so Taco Fiesta, this stamp set is in the mini catalogue. No rhinos. My rhinos did not turn up today. I was very, very sad. I think my delivery is stuck. I've got this really lovely message when I go into my UPS. Which tells me that my clearance information is required. I'm really hoping Stampin' Up are on that. I'm going to chase them tomorrow, but sadly my rhinos have not yet appeared, and I'm very, very sad. But anyway, so yes, you see a smiley face, and that is a bit of an in-joke there. So, Taco Fiesta. Let's talk tacos. I'm going to cut me a nice little card base to get us started. I'm going to go with a 10.5cm base. Louisa said, my delivery hasn't arrived too. It was supposed to be today. Is yours showing on the UPS? That's why it's missing paper with the shipment. I think so. I haven't really looked at it too much. I've been really busy, but I had a quick look over my tea this evening, and it's definitely not arriving anytime soon, I doubt. So my poor little rhinos are yet to find me, but they will be worth the wait, I'm sure. Okay. So I'm going to keep this design quite simple. I've got me some Poppy Parade card. I never, ever, ever use Poppy Parade card, ever. So this is a first for me. I only ever really use it if it's part of a challenge. So let's have a die. Let's have a big die, shall we? I saw something today that I really, really like, so I'm going to try and recreate it. Now, where is my... Let's go with these scalloped contour dies. I'm going to go for this one. Card matches my nails. It does a little bit, actually, yes. They need doing. They've got an appointment tomorrow to have them all redone. I'm just going to wheel this through my die machine. Let's just, oh, there goes my, so I've got my die, and I actually want a bit of yellow, I think. Let's see what yellow we've got. Actually, I'm going to change this. I'm going to cut my die out of this piece of yellow instead. This is better. This is where I want to go with this. Lovely. So now I want my ruler and I want to measure. You have reported the crazy comment above. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I really hope that's a bot. Thanks, girls, for reporting. Ooh, a bit violated. Okay, so 6.5 centimetres I'm going to go with by 9.6. 6.5 by 9.6. Just remember that number. Let's do 9.6 by 6.5. Does that fit in there? Yeah, look at that. That'll do. Fab. Okay. So now let's do some stamping. I'm going to put all my stamps on one block so that we get to stamp them all in at one go. Let's have a chili. Let's have an avocado. Let's have a bowl of guacamole. Let's have some nachos. Let's have a burrito. What else do we want? I put this down here. I'm going to grab this cactus and a little sombrero. Right, so let's stamp this. I've hit the big time. I've got a stamping troll. Oh, I've made it now, girls. My life is complete. Okay, let's give this a nice little stamp. Yeah, let's do some colour. Actually, I want to put a little smiley face on one of these. We like a smiley face, don't we, girls? So let's have a smiley face with, like this. Let's put this on our avocado. Brilliant. And then let's put the little moustache. Never say that word properly. On our cactus. Oh, look at him. Love him, love him, love him. And now let's do a little bit of colouring, shall we? So, what do we want for... Let's colour our avocado with this one. This is light old olive. I'm just going to use my blends for colouring here. Never thought of putting all the stamps in a big block and stamping at once. It's a game changer, Louise. Absolute game changer. No worries, Sandra, you're being late. It's no late at all. Let's colour him in. Having a nice bit of calm Monday night colouring. What colour do we think I should do? Dark old olive. The guacamole, because guacamole is quite vibrant, isn't it? Let's see what Granny Apple Green looks like. Granny Apple Green is quite minty looking. Oh, this is probably right, this colour. This is light Granny Apple Green. Yeah, nice. And I'm going to colour my lettuce in here as well. Nice. And then I want dark Granny Apple Green. Oops. So I'm just doing a nice bit of blending. Our sombrero, let's go in with some dark poppy parade along the bottom. And then our chili can be red, can't it? How nice is that red? That red is really, really nice. Let's do some I've got Daffodil Delight here for my wrap. Let's go some dark So Saffron. Love this stamp set. The only problem is that now I have a hankering for tortilla chips with yummy dip. God, I love a tortilla chip. Okay, just following this little edge round. Right, so it's just what I need after a busy weekend. Let's do my little sombrero. I've got to cut all these out in a minute. Oh, where's a bit of mango? Love a bit of mango melody. Oh, here comes the rain. Has anyone else been raining loads today? It just doesn't feel like it's stopping. So I'm just adding in lots of little colours on top of each other to just try and get a really good blend. That looks good, I like that. I need to remember how I've done this. So this is Dark Daffodil Delight. And then I want a Dark So Saffron. They look pretty good actually, don't they? Rain, rain here in Wiltshire as well. Has anyone had snow? I really don't want the snow. It's threatened here, but we're sort of right on the tail of it all. But I definitely don't want snow. Now the chili, that's usually green in there, isn't it? So let's do an old olive, shall we? Let's do a dark old olive. And then a light old olive. Supposed to be tonight. Oh, I hope not. Got governor's meeting tomorrow, so I really don't want it to rain. Now, for our stone inside our avocado, what do we want now? I think I might use... Yeah, I'm going to use my trusty cinnamon cider. So I don't know if you've heard, but Stampin' Up are going to be refreshing their colours in April with the new in May, sorry, when the new catalogue launches. Now, when Stampin' Up did this before, we got some colours back, we got some new colours, and we kept some old colours. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Let's colour our cactus in. No, that's far too vibrant. Be really interested to see what colours we keep and what colours we lose and what colours we see come back. We as demonstrators will find this out on the 29th of March. What I would recommend is, if you have any favourite colours, is that you start thinking about re-inkers. Do you have the re-inkers? If you don't have the re-inkers, it would be a really good idea to start thinking about ordering those, because what happened before was when Stampin' Up announced which colours were going, everything started to sell out really quickly. So just be mindful of that, guys. still don't think we're getting lemon lime to us. Well, you never say never. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Okay, so I'm just filling in my cactus. I've gone with a few different colours on my cactus because sometimes they are a bit funny colour, aren't they? Lovely. Now I'm just going to go in with my pen here and I'm going to add some little lines on our cactus to make him seem a bit more realistic. Love it. Look at Mr. Cactus. He might be my favourite. And then we want to colour in our bowl. I'm going to colour my bowl in orange, I think. So I've got a light pumpkin pie now. And then I want a dark pumpkin pie. Oh, the alcohol's coming out of that one. Okay, so now let's cut these all out, and this is where I just want to click my fingers and it's done, but I don't think that's going to happen. Right, let me find my scissors. Here's my scissors. So what do we think of my little guys? Do you have a favourite? So let's now cut this out. I'm obviously going to cut these out a little bit better than this, but just bear with me. Try to create a little terracotta style dish with that one. Okay, let's go. Avocado is cute. He is cute, isn't he? It's a boy. I've already claimed it. I think he looks like he's going to go weightlifting. But I think those little spikes just sort of make it. On this cactus. How are we doing? Are we all still hanging in there? Okay. So there's my cactus. I'm just going to bring in my card. This avocado reminds me of, if you're here in the UK, the jellycat fruits that you get. That are like little teddy bears. And they're absolutely extortionate, but they're so cute. Now this stamp set is in the mini catalogue at the moment, and the mini catalogue is due to end on the end of April. We should find out later on this month what's carrying over. You could be for bed soon. You are wrecked. Oh, bless you, Caroline. I'm not surprised. You've had a really long day. And Lucy likes how I've made the cactus all prickly. Getting there now. Just got our chili and our burrito to cut out, and our sombrero. Now I think I'm going to put the sombrero either on the avocado or on the cactus. I'm thinking maybe the avocado. What do you reckon? Nearly there, last one. The sombrero. Just going to change this, not change it, but just add a bit of shading into this sombrero. That's better. Right, fussy cutting goals, oh bless you. I am excited for the colour refresh. I do love a colour refresh. Right, let's stick this to our frame. My glue is in a bit of a mess. There we go. And I've got this to stick on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of my little creatures, characters onto pads. This is where I'm just never quite happy. Okay, that's fine. Whew, let's have some mini dimensionals. Have the burrito on here. Right. And then our little sombrero, our little avocado guy needs to have his sombrero on. Oh, look at him, isn't he cute? Right, so we have this now. I want a piece of black card, and I'm going to do just a little bit of heat embossing, I think. Let me just get rid of my rubbishy bits. Quite like it with that on there. There's the little shadow. What colour will I miss the most if it goes? Now, Louise, can I have one from each collection? So from the neutrals, I will miss probably Crumb Cake the most. From the brights, I will miss Coastal Cabana the most. I like that as a shadow. From the Regals, I will miss Real Red the most. And from the Subtles, I will miss all of them apart from Blushing Bride. I will be very happy if they got rid of Blushing Bride. And I really hope they let us keep all the current in colours, because I love them a little bit. The 2021 to 2023 colours. Right, I feel like I want to emboss that background because it feels a little bit plain. So I'm going to use this new embossing folder, which is just lots of little lines. Blushing Bride is very muddy looking. I know what you mean. And Sandra says, I think I need this stamp set. It's so cute, isn't it? Who knew we needed tacos in our life? Here we go. So this is one of the new 3D Basics embossing folders. And that now looks like that. Can you see that in the light? Yeah, you can see that. So that just, oh yes, I like it. It just adds a little something extra. This embossing folder looks really nice on the debossed side as well. I think I used it in my last week's video. Let's put him on there. Actually, do I want a bit of ribbon first? Do I? Look at that with that ribbon. I'm liking that ribbon. Right, I think I've got way too much ribbon, but never mind. Someone said to me at the weekend, you've got to start using your ribbon. So this is what I'm doing, I'm using it. I'll be sad if they get rid of Coastal Cabana and Pool Party. I don't like Blushing Bride or Petal Pink either. I'm really hoping we get a proper clean baby pink. What's the one we had before? Is it Pink Pirouette? I've got a feeling that one was one that I liked. But I agree with you about the pinks. However, I do love Petal Pink. It's one of my most used colours. That's good, that's good. Right, let's stick this down now. Okay, let's do a little bow now. And then I'm just going to cut this at a little angle. Perfect. Now let's do a little banner. Now what have we got on here? Long time no taco, your nacho average friend, spectacular, you spice up my life, or holy guacamole, it's your birthday. I think I'm going to go with holy guacamole, it's your birthday. I have made a big old mess tonight. Right, let's do 2.5 centimetres and see if that's big enough. Let's get my embossing out. Right, it's definitely got to be some black and white embossing. Holy guacamole, it's your birthday. Definitely need to clean my blocks after this weekend. Have you put away all the retreats? I have. Florence helped me this evening when she came in from gymnastics, put all the big stuff away. It's just my projects that I've got to put away. Now I've shown them to you all, I can file them in my box. From there. This brush is a game changer as well. Let's have our little heat tool. Can't imagine crafting with that pool party. Know what you mean. Well, we'll find out very soon, guys, won't we? I am ready for some new colours though. Come on. Now let's snip that about there. Holy guacamole, it's your birthday. Let's just move all this out of the way. I'm just going to cut this down a little bit more. That's better, just trimming that little bit off. Perfect. You really should use white embossing on black more often. It's really effective, isn't it? I feel like I need to move Mr. Cactus a little bit if I can get him off. Going to be able to. That's better. Just move him over just a little bit. Just a little bit. It is my absolutely favourite technique, black and white embossing. Okay, so we've now got that. I'm going to finish it off with a couple of little gold sequins. Oh, that's quite wonky. Right, now where's my tool? So in this little pot there's some really nice gold sequins. If I can pick them up, I can. Just for a little bit of sparkle. There's so many sequins in this pot. If you don't have this set, I thoroughly recommend investing in it. Look at that. I am loving this card. Absolutely loving it. Now there's quite a lot of weight on that front of that card, so I'm just going to add in a bit of balancing weight inside. I'm going to stick in another piece of red. I'm going to go with 10 centimetres by 14.4, and then I want a piece of white. I'm going to go with 13.4 by 9 centimetres. Okay, let's layer this all together. And then inside my card, I'm going to add me a little black line around the edge. And then I'm going to do your Nacho Average Friend. Oh no, my cactus man has fallen off. I'm going to have to put a new dimensional on him. Let's colour this in. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to peel off this dimensional and put a new one on. Like that. So that is my front. I am loving this. He has had too much tequila. That is the only thing that's missing, isn't it? The tequila. Oh, tequila. Colour my nachos in. Got my nachos. I've got a little bit of mango melody, just to bring all of this together. Lovely. And there we are. That is my card all finished tonight. I'm only going to make one tonight because that was a labour of love with all of those things to cut out. Let me know what you think in the comments. So this was the Taco Fiesta stamp set. I've used some Poppy Parade card. I've used a So Saffron I've used a So Saffron scalloped rectangle. I've created a little shadow by putting a white one underneath it. And then I've got all my coloured images from here. There's a few more that I could have used. I could have used the lemon or a lime. You've got a large taco. You've got some sort of pinata-y effects. And then you've got your pinata down here and a small chili. So guys, that is it from me this evening. You can join me. Let me have a look at my diary when I'm going to be in again. So I will be live again next Monday evening here on Facebook. Or you can join me on Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock on YouTube for my next live then. So that's it from me. I hope you have a lovely, lovely week. If you have any questions, please do get in touch. You can place an order through my online store, which is staceymarsh.co.uk, or feel free to just get in touch. It's always lovely to hear from you. So have a great week, and I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon. Bye for now.